Hey, how's it going everyone? Taysin here, and today I'm going to show you all through my PlayStation 4 games collection. Console I absolutely love. I've put a lot of hours into it, so my money's been well spent on this console, and yeah, let's kick things off. So starting first on the list, and that is the Final Fantasy X 10.2 HD Remaster. As you all know, Final Fantasy X is one of my favourite games of all time, so I was really happy that this came out as a HD remaster, and especially so that although it came out on the PS3 as a HD remaster, it was with the arranged soundtrack. This one lets you choose between the arranged soundtrack and the original soundtrack, so I can't go without the original soundtrack. Call me nostalgic or not, but yeah, there's something about it that I just prefer. Moving next on the list, and that is Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Game I still haven't played. It sort of just slipped under my radar, but I've always wanted to play. I guess I had a lot of hype for it when it was announced for the PSP, and then we never ended up getting it. And then when it came out, I had to get it. But a lot of the reason was to get the episode Dusky, and I ended up just playing that and not getting onto this game. But I will give it a go soon. I've got the special steelbook edition. It's really cool, so you can sort of put it this way or you can put it this way, and yeah, it's definitely a game that, you know, I think I need to show it some love. Moving on, next on the list, and that is Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn, also bundled with Final Fantasy 14 Heavensward expansion. I've played just 1 month of this game. Really enjoy it, and I really want to play more. The only reason I haven't is I can't afford it. Actually, it costs quite a lot to play monthly, and for me at least, there was an international fee and everything in terms of, you know, being charged to play the game. So, you know, I would love to play it more. You know, it's sort of like a great MMO experience for me, but yeah, hopefully it does. You know, there's some cheaper alternatives in the future or something to get sort of like a game credit or something where you can pay like prepaid, and you know, for the game, or you know, but yeah, I guess that will hopefully return another day when I got a bit more money to spend on it. Next on the list is Anima Gate of Memory. So this is a game I recently picked up, still sealed, and I never really keep games sealed. The only reason I've kept this sealed is I guess I just haven't got around to playing the game yet, and I just haven't opened it yet. But excited to play this game. Moving on, a game or two games I very recently got, and that is God Eater and God Eater 2. So this is the remasters of them. So God Eater Resurrection came as with a downloadable code to download that off PSN, and this one is God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Just installed it recently. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely really want to get onto it. I love the anime, and I've always wanted to play God Eater, but it's just never been available in our country. So yeah, can't wait to start that. Moving on, and that is my beloved Gravity Rush Remastered. I was so happy when this got announced to be remastered on PS4, and also get a sequel announced, because this is one of the games I wanted to get a PS Vita for, and I just didn't end up getting it, or I hadn't gotten a PS Vita at the time it was announced on PS4, and I was like, okay, that saves me need to get a PS Vita now. You know, I can just get this on the PS4, and really enjoyed in some, you know, big TV glory, and it's a fantastic game. Absolutely love it. Next on the list is Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Just played through the introduction and stuff of this, and didn't get any further. Reason being was, I don't know actually. I think I made my character and I started off and I didn't really like my character. I was like, okay, I'll restart and I'll remake the character again, and I just been too lazy to do it, so I will get onto it sometime. Oh, and also, that was another reason, the season pass is like $40 Australian, and it's still that much. So I think digitally you can get the game digitally with the season pass for cheaper than just getting the season pass, you know, for the physical copy. So hopefully they do announce a special one day, but at least, you know, Xenoverse 2 is coming out, so I'm excited to play that one. Next on the list is Ratchet and Clank. Great PS4 remake / reimagining of the series. Really enjoyed this game. I beat this a couple of months ago. And yeah, I definitely recommend it if you're into your platformers, especially if you're into your Ratchet and Clank platformers from the PS2 days, or maybe PS3 if you play the remasters. But yeah. Next on the list is the Journey Collector's Edition. So this includes Journey, Flower, and Flow. I think this is the only edition you can get, at least physically. So, yeah, Journey was a real experience for me. It was a different experience. I didn't expect this game to have such an emotional impact on me for the way it is. It's just, I mean, it's a short game. You know, it's only 2 to 3 hours, but there's something about it, and I've talked a little bit about it before, but I won't say much more because it's something that you really need to experience for yourself. But yeah, definitely recommend it. Next, oh, here we go, Destiny. So I got the white PS4 on its initial release, and that was with the Destiny bundle. And I actually just got the PS4 because I just wanted the white PS4, and at the time it wasn't announced whether it was going to be something you could just buy by itself or anything. So I thought Destiny came with it, I'll give it a go, and I got hooked. And I haven't played much first-person shooters, and you know, I've had some good, really cool memories with them in the past, but it wasn't something that it was like a genre I pursued. And Destiny, oh man, let's just say I've played at least 500 hours of this game, and it was insane. But then, you know, things started happening with the DLC expansions. They got more and more expensive, and by the Taken King, you know, you're paying the price of the actual game for the expansion, and you know, you need to, on top of that, pay for the PlayStation Plus so you can play online. And eventually I was just like, nah, I can invest that time into a lot of other games and beat them. You know, games are really story driven, and this is a game I feel like there's so much potential with the story, but it's all built into lore and stuff, and so it's not explained properly, or it's not fleshed out properly through the game. You know, so to pay so much for expansion packs to just get, you know, little tidbits of a grand story. Yeah, it had its time for me, but multiplayer is something I would definitely always consider, you know, just going back to and playing PvP, you know, if I got a PS Plus account. But what am I getting Overwatch and trying that instead? But, you know, love for this game, so definitely it was well worth getting that with the console. And lastly on the list is Diablo 3 with the Reaper of Souls expansion pack. Great game. I actually haven't... So I've just played this. I've just been the story of Diablo 3, the original game. I got up to the final chapter, which is the Reaper of Souls expansion, and I stopped there. I just went on to other games. I was like, you know, I'll pick this up again. I played it for the story, but I've heard like after beating, you know, the expansion chapter, then it goes into a whole sort of another type of gaming. You know, where you're actually playing online with people. You know, loot hunting and everything, and I've done a lot of that with Destiny, and I was sort of like, well, I could see a lot of hours being chewed up with that, so I'll pick that up another day. But yeah, definitely really happy with all these games I got in my collection. There are so many awesome games still coming out for the PS4 already, so I'm really impressed with this console, you know. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on the PS4, you know. Do you have one? And if so, how are you enjoying it so far? For me, most of the consoles I've actually gotten several years into its lifespan. PlayStation 4 was one of the first consoles, or the most recent console that I actually got, you know, sort of almost straight away, or at least, you know, within the first year. So it definitely took me by surprise that so many games just started being pumped out that are really good and enjoyable to me. But yeah, anyways guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for sharing and subscribing, and until next video, stay spot on.